Set up.
Alright, I'm gonna restart the game and then flicker my recording.
I'm gonna start recording now. I haven't had that started yet.
Okay, we've done it.
We're finally there. My slightly complex setup okay, now I've got to put my chat back over my second monitor because the actual reason I do that is revealed. If I see the gameplay footage in my peripheral visage, if I see the game footage in my peripheral visage while I'm playing it, like the world ends with you instinct will start going on, and then my brain will try to pay attention to both at the same time.
I'm literally turning off my second monitor because if it's on, I will die.
Okay, time for. How do you do Dream Egg? That was the old.
Oh my god! Okay, we're here.
That was the old code thing, right? I hit Dream Egg and then my game froze.
Oh, you did Dream Egg. And
Dream Egg.
Dream Egg happened.
That was Dream Egg.
All right. Back to Dragon Warrior Monsters 2. As you'll see, if you're looking at my layout or Gnome's layout, there's a layout, which is maybe the first time this has ever happened on my stream.
Yeah, I shared a layout.
But I wanted to have camera 2 on. Because that makes this stream feel more like a duality stream when there's the second game in the little corner to watch.
I thought about flipping it so that...
What the hell am I doing?
The last thing we did was we did a random key world. I'm in the middle of one right now.
Yeah, the second game has 5 character names.
I want to look at my monsters. Can I info my monsters?
Oh, I was leveling up Brack. Oh my god. Look at my dark crab.
Hey, you've got
my god. I got a really good monster, everybody.
Look at, I have some really good monsters too. VRAM, the Rogue Knight, has been
Rogue Knight's real.
Kicking ass. This monster doesn't take damage from anything. So my monsters are too high level though, because I've been using my powerful monsters to finish this,
I need to, right now Brack is level 1, so I need, just 3 fights here in Pirate Zone so that Brack can survive in anywhere else, you know?
So I was doing a random world. I found the Kissel.
I seriously forgot where we're even supposed to be going.
Ice World. We had just unlocked Ice World.
Oh, Ice World, okay.
And then immediately started breeding things.
Right, because we unlocked Ice World from getting a mad gopher and an army ant.
I'm a traveling master. I'm training my monsters. I went to battle.
Battle time.
Let's see if I can steal monsters.
So this is the 3rd of these?
Yeah. I think so. I think we're on 3. We skipped a week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we skipped a week because this was directly on Thursday, which, oh my god, I love how Brack walks around. This little crab going like, jump.
The crab walk. Yeah, I'm fighting, Babel, I think? Yeah, Babel. I'm fighting Babel.
Oh! The slime bubble, as it got later.
Should I try to steal this evil crab, or should I,
I mean, stealing the evil crab would be cool, right? But what's the other monster I can see there?
Beavern and crab. I don't know which one. I'm just gonna let my monsters decide. Whichever one they kill first will be the one that's not chosen.
That's fair. I'd still go for the theft.
I definitely am.
Mostly because I want to prove that theft is real in this game. I've done it a lot in Dragon Warrior Monsters 1.
I'm sorry. VRAM murdered murdered the crab.
Oh no, VRAM. Not the virtual RAM.
VRAM too good. I forgot what's in this hole. I have the Kissel, which I haven't gone to yet.
So, are you in a random dungeon?
Yeah.
So the hole is where you get the actual item bonus thing from there. So
the castle has the super boss monster in it, though, right?
The castle's the end boss.
Yeah.
The hole has an item that's like a held item that's really strong or something. Like in my random dungeon, I think my held item was plus 60 HP. Like something ridiculous like that.
Okay, these monsters
like,
are real. I should heal my some other monsters are wizards, so they're not super powerful.
Oh, wizards. Oh. Hello, Noperq.
Oh, hello, Noperq.
As well as Cube, Heuristics, G-Volt, Mastazaw.
Yeah, which is all we're rocking with tonight.
Yep.
The Mastazaw. I know QB is committing sins because I believe he is also watching the Shrek Retold at the moment, which is Shrek 1 remade via fans, shot for shot.
Via fans, huh?
Yeah, made by the Shrekfest people.
Oh, the one in Wisconsin?
The one in Wisconsin.
Ah, Wisconsin. Where in Wisconsin is that?
Actually, was it in Wisconsin or was it in... I think it might have been the Twin Cities, so it might have been Minneapolis, so it might have been Minnesota, so...
I'm thinking, that sounds like something that would happen in, like rural-ass Wisconsin.
It's like, we're having Shrekfest!
I mean, I've talked about the International Festival of Owls a number of times. Yeah. I'll talk about it again. The International Festival of Owls takes place in Houston, Minnesota, and you might hear Houston and think, large city, right? Nah, that's like a city of like 500 to 1,000 people. Ah, thank you for the sub, Strange MD. Yes, owls. But yeah, the International Festival of Owls, which is a international festival that honors people around the world for their contributions to the science of owlology. Owl shit.
Owl shit.
I want to say owlectomy, but like that's not. That's like it's like the removal of an owl.
Yeah, like, we talking like a routine or an emergency owlectomy?
Right, like, but no, like but that's a town that's like literally like less than 1,000 people. So it just I have a Yeti I can try to steal. Oh, but I have literally 1 beef jerky, huh?
You're taking the Pokeball against Mew challenge.
Alright, let's do it.
Demonite was defeated.
Ah, the multi-twitch broke. Well, again, that's what the
That's what the picture-in-picture is for.
Yep. Just in case.
Just in case. Tingle Blue Ice Air. That's what Tingle does.
So I have a skull crab, and then there's the normal crab here.
Yeah, normal crab and skull crab. One of them is clearly superior, and one of them is clearly inferior.
Ooh, Galacat went up to... Or sorry, Galadog.
The Galadog. Hello, Zambo.
Hello. Alright, bracket to 10.
So if you're watching the multi-twitch, you're actually watching you're watching 4 streams.
There's so many streams you're watching.
And plus, you could be watching Shrek at the same time.
And I think you could be watching, like, right before I went live, I saw Ty mention something about Eternal. You could probably watch, like, 12 streams. There's probably, like, 12 people streaming right now.
Certainly. And if they all had pictures in pictures, how many streams would that be if you were at home?
Oh, no, I can't catch anybody around here because of the boss. I forgot about that.
Yep, you can't catch Spooky.
No, I kind of wanted Spooky because that's a good intro to that family.
Tingle died, so I have to go back. I'm not giving Tingle my world due.
All right, I probably need to go do some more, like Galadog might want to get off the team soon at level 22. Like, that's starting to hit, like...
Yeah.
I'm taking up all of your like...
That's my...
I'm too high level, you
that's,
know?
Yeah, that's... VRAM is kind of jingening me right now. I believe that's the term. Jagan.
Not Sething.
Not Sething, but
Do not like.
that's something different. That's where he eats all your experience, but it's fine. Maybe he is Sething. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I flee for monsters? No, the escape route was blacked off. That always happens.
I need to play a Fire Emblem again. I've got the itch.
Well, I know the monster suddenly attacked. They did no damage.
It's just like the itch. Like, I could be playing a Fire Emblem. It's not like huge, but it's there.
Yeah. I don't know which one would be the one to play. I know a unhelpful suggestion is there's a game that recently came out called Into the Breach, which was made by God, what dev was that again?
FTL's dev?
Yeah, it's made by the FTL dev, and it's more like Advanced Wars, but like very small maps.
Maybe that's actually what I want to be doing, is playing Advanced Wars.
I knew you were an Advanced Warsman.
I played the heck out of every Advanced Wars, including Days of Ruin, so...
It's Advanced Wars, but all the maps and like numbers and stuff is all really small. And it... I know if I can get a hold of Ogre. I know Ogre is a proselytizer of, I didn't want to fight there. Wonder if I should fight the boss of this dungeon.
Whenever I'm in the mood for a Fire Emblem, I usually go for Shining Force 2. That is a really, really good suggestion. I have, like, Shining Force 1 is one of my, like, all-time favorites. It's not one that I think I ever talk about much, either. It's, like... It's a real good one. Alright, let's switch Caladog.
Yeah, which animes, how much you like, which Fire Emblem is how much you like anime. That's certainly an answerable question. Priest.
Yeah, I get. Yeah. No, I was thinking like I own Awakening, but I just have never played it.
That could be it.
Shining Force 2 had so many updates that updates that I couldn't go back to 1. That's the trick. I've never played 2, so I'm safe.
So long
when I play 2,
so long as you remain ignorant of the knowledge of the world, you shall not know shame. That's what God taught us.
It's true. That's exactly how it went.
It's like once you play the better version, then you know you're naked. Like.
God, I love that metaphor a lot.
I've been known to pull them out of my brain.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna kill you, Wing Tree. Jamie's gonna cast Snowstorm at you.
But yeah, which version of SF1 would you recommend? The one I would check out, like, one of the ones that's on, like, a Genesis collection, because I'm not a big fan of the GBA one.
It's always a question, what remakes are worth playing or not.
Yeah.
Because, the Chrono Trigger DS remake, by all accounts, is probably a better game than Chrono Trigger. Except... There's the two things. They put too much game in it. They made a pointless, stupid, bad post-game dungeon. That doesn't make any sense. And also, because they rewrote the script to make sense, it means Frog isn't nearly as good.
That's the part I'm actually more sad about, is the rewriting of the script to make more sense. Like, it's like, it's not like the GBA version of FF6, because the GBA version of FF6's rewrite is, like, pretty decent in, like, keeping the funny stuff, but also making it make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like getting rid of the dude who did like Alucard and Dracula's voice in the Soten remakes.
The bad one about that one is they got freaking Yuri Lowenthal to play Alucard. So, and he's just doing his Yosuke voice.
Oh, come on. You're like...
It's like...
I'm interested in this.
Then I have to listen to freaking Yosuke again. Couldn't they at least get the other guy?
Troy Baker?
Yeah, get Troy Baker to be Alucard. He'd be I would rather have Kanji be Alucard than Yosuke. Yeah, that's the real problem with the FF6 port, is that they made the game work, which is what you don't want. Work. It's like, what if they re-released FF8 and made it work like a real game and not a fake one? No one would want it.
I always loved that they named a Tales protagonist after Yuri Lowenthal and couldn't get him to voice his...
Yeah, so they had to get Troy Baker.
Which is... And then they couldn't get Troy Baker for the freaking remake, so... Whoops.
You're right, the Gnome Pope crossover Twitcher is leaking into the stream.
I'm sitting here thinking of how I want to do, like, some... breeding here. Do I want to, like... Okay, like, so Gilodog is my big one, so I should probably look at what I can go into. God, I really can't go into much with Gilodog.
I have no idea what I'm going to do either.
What if I go the other way? What can Gilodog turn into? Oh yeah, sorry, the Vesperia remake. So the Vesperia remake that's coming out in like a month and a half is the enhanced PS3 edition that has a lot of additional content. What that means is that there are scenes that are voiced, but obviously the original voice cast wasn't there to voice those lines. They hadn't been written when they did their recordings. So the old lines are still Troy Baker and all the cast members you remember. But anything that's like a new cutscene, so anything involving Patty, any of the extended stuff with Flynn, any of the like odds and ends that get added onto the game, have not the original cast. And the bits I have heard, it's pretty noticeable.
It can't be worse than the Silent Hill 2 HD release. Oh yeah, that was for a different reason. Silent Hill 2, a lot of the source code was missing, and a lot of the original assets were missing.
Yeah.
So, including the audio. So they re-recorded a lot of it. And they did some weird casting choices, and the direction wasn't very good. I know they got the voice actress who voices Jaina Proudmoore to be Maria. And Jaina Proudmoore always sounds bored. So you have Maria sounding really, really bored, even though I need to do a skill. Ice Slash. Okay, I have to decide what...
Oh.
Am I going to use MP Pass on my healer ever?
Probably not. But yeah, so... There's going to be stunt voices is a good name for it.
Stunt voice. The Gideon voices.
Yeah.
Oh, they might have had some of the audio, but they definitely did revoice it, and... I don't know, I don't remember the voice actress's name who did Jaina Proudmoore, but the only thing I've ever liked her in was when she was in Skyrim as Vampire Woman, the Vampire Princess Woman, I don't remember her name either. But her sounding board all the time really worked for that character.
Alright, that's all we do to bless the egg. Alright, so I'm...
Silent Hill 3 recast also wasn't very good, but part of that they couldn't avoid.
Well, they had the source code for that one, though, right?
I don't know, but I didn't like who they cast as Heather, just because the original Heather was very iconic, and then the man who voiced Michael, I think his name was, died, so he wasn't able to come back because he was dead. So.
I need you to name a pillow rat for me.
Mason. He's on town on vacation. I'm talking about Silent Hill.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a secret Silent Hill fan. I don't think anybody knew that, probably.
Kind of like me in Shining Force, I guess.
Yeah, it's like we're
How
getting
weird.
revelations. I'm getting lost in this dungeon and going in circles.
Alright, I only have one of these, so I should... Where's my D scale? Give me my war ring.
Oh, Silent Hill is dead.
Yeah, as quite great as was it PT?
Yeah,
Is that the name of that?
PT, or the Silent Hills, as good as the tech demo was.
Yeah.
Then they shit the bed with Konami, with Kojima, and then they ran off to do their own things. I think we ended Silent Hill on Downpour, which was okay. Which is better than the previous games. At some point, YouTube updated and got rid of the annotations that moved the video timer around. So, Tortoise on Tour Bob's really good LP of Homecoming no longer works correctly.
Oh, because all the
yeah, it was a choose your own adventure LP, and you would click on the annotations to make your choice for the character.
That's really cool.
It was extremely well edited, and now it just doesn't work anymore.
That's when we talk about like losing media to changes in digital formats, that's a pretty good example of it, you know?
Yeah. And now they're getting rid of the credits and rest of the annotations in January. All annotations will be dead. Gone forever.
Like, actually removed, or...
Yeah, they're no longer going to exist.
Oh, wow.
Like, you haven't been able to add them for a while, now the old ones are being removed.
Well, heck. Alright, I'm going to Ice World just to see what we got. Ooh, we got different music.
Ooh, then you're getting ahead of me.
I'm mostly checking it out because I want to see new monsters.
That's fine. I get to have the scope as I continue to get lost down here.
Oh, Gulpal!
Oh, we found Gulpal? Gulpal located, everyone. Unless I don't get Gulpal, in which case you have a huge advantage.
Right. I immediately need to catch a Gulpal. Like, this is... So for those not familiar with the game of Dragon Warrior Monsters, Gulpal is this apple here. I love this little apple. It's one of the most important monsters in the game for breeding chains.
Because a monster it breeds into is in turn used in many monster formulae.
Yeah, specifically it turns into Andriel. And Andriel is this kind of like easy to make dragon that substitutes for like a great drac, or a king, like a lot of king monsters in certain like breeding chains.
Plus, it's an apple.
Plus, it's an apple.
I'm so lost in this dungeon. Just gonna right-hand rule it and see what that does.
That's generally fine. Alright, I need to go pick up some meat then, to try to get some Andriels. Like, yeah, Mastazaw, like, as Mastazaw knows, it can't really be overstated the importance of Andriel as a monster. It gets used in so many recipes. The apple. You use the apple in a lot of recipes, is what I'm saying. Because it's an apple. You cook with it.
I'm gonna need to do a lot of breeding when I'm done with this dungeon, because I I have to use my powerful monsters for the dungeon because my other monsters can't wing it in this world. And but because my powerful monsters are the ones I'm using, they're the ones getting all the XP.
Oh, so you're sort of stuck in this like catch-22
Yeah,
of sorts.
it's a feedback loop. But once I defeat the monsters and get whatever the reward is, leveling up your monsters does do something, right? Other than like for the breeding down, like does it do anything at all?
Oh yeah, it influences stats, starting stats.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Like higher levels on your monsters means like higher stats available or starting stats.
I remember that being the case, so I'm not going to feel bad that all these monsters are above level 20.
All right, I'm gonna buy 5 rib.
Reminds me, I need to go give Mom our potion.
All right, so now let's go find Gulples. Do we have the place where we can get rid of tiny metals yet?
I don't know. I've just been putting them in the bank.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back and put them in the bank.
You can use apples in food manufacturing, because if you put apple flavor in something, you can say natural flavors.
Ooh, and like, an apple is just sort of a generic.
It's a very minor taste.
I have heard rumor that if you plug your nose and bite into a potato or bite into an apple, you won't be able to tell the difference.
Because you can't, because the textures are very similar.
Yeah.
Gonna feed Tingle my mystic nut I just found.
Alright. Those in the intelligence ones are the most useful. Skill requirements tend to have MP and int as like their learning requirements.
The raw potato could kill you. Well, I mean, anything could kill you.
Alright. Time for the Great Gulple Hunt. Going bobbing for Gulples. I only need one right away, but I need it, damn it.
We need the apple. God, did I find any repellent? This would be a good place to use it.
Just, you are stuck in hell. Please tell me you have like an exit bell or whatever.
I have a warp wing. I don't know if it'll work in the dungeon. I'd use my exit bell because Tinkle died. I usually try to keep one around.
Yeah, so this area is a bit of an annoyance. It's hard to tell like the mountains from the other areas at first glance.
Yeah, the trees in the mountains are very similar looking.
Just color palette wise. Like obviously one looks like spikes and one looks like a little different, but you know. Alright, Gulple. Alright. Time to give Gulple a rib.
The Brack Attack. Oh wow, this dungeon is so deep. I'm about to go with the floor like 5 or 6.
Good God, I just randomly generated dungeon. Like,
yeah, the other one on this in the world was 3.
Goodness, I hope it's really a treasure then.
Hopefully.
Gulple got up. Yeah.
Hey, the Gulple.
I'm naming this Gulple Robbie. Because I was just talking about bobbing for Gulples.
Guess what the treasure was?
What? An exit bell?
Now take a look at your picture-in-picture, and maybe you'll see.
Is it a goddamn D?
It's a D scale.
D scale? Mine was a belt that gave plus 60 health.
I get a rock.
You need a rock. Oh my God.
I guess I found a mystic nut in the dungeon, but
sure, but you still get a rock.
I'm gonna try using the warp wing and see if that works in the dungeon. I don't think it does.
All right, so the next important thing I need now that I have a Gulple is I need a dragon to combine the Gulple with.
You can get dragons in Pirate World, the Dragon Kid. They're kind of hard to catch, though.
Yeah, I think that's my next thing. Is I want to just get to an Andriel. Let's just start this off. I'm starting my line off top. Let's get Adney back on the team. You know,
Get him back. I'll have to tell Adney we said that about him.
Well, my previous Andriel was called Adney, and
At my behest, even.
And was just a giant buster. Could kill metal slimes in a single blow.
Wow. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing with NetHack, because I don't want to stream the entire game again. And
oh no, it like died?
in a very interesting way. I walked past a green slime, and the slime touched me, and I began turning into slime. And we couldn't remember how to unslime yourself before becoming a slime and dying.
Well,
so the green slime monster in the game has an instant killed. Well, not an instant,
right.
but like a petrification type effect. And I couldn't get my amulet of life saving on before I died. So one of the most powerful characters imaginable just turned into slime and died on the way to complete the game.
Oh no! Right at the
well, there was like an extra right before the final dungeon, so to speak.
Right.
Yeah, that was it, Masazal. We didn't have a. Oh my God, Jamie died. Oh no, we didn't have a wand of flame. Actually, would dying here be so bad? I would lose my money, right?
Because you're looking to just get set back to town, right?
Yeah, but I have a lot of money.
Yeah, I'd walk out. You know, you have the map at least, so you know what direction you're going.
Well, not in the dungeon. And I'm basically already dead.
You don't get dungeon map. Ugh.
Which probably means, actually, the thing to do.
Alright. So
I am resetting, because the thing at the end of the dungeon, there wasn't a boss monster there. It was just a D-scale. I could buy one of those for 50 golds.
You just talked about how the experience was going to your high-level monsters that you're planning on swapping soon anyway.
So I'm leaving. Let's go to the Kissel. So the first half hour of the stream is worthless.
Oh, that's fine, because there's the tiny stream as well, so...
Power is meaningless, says the pig. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so I want to capture this orc if I can.
Alright, so I need to go onto the island, like the volcano island. And that's where the dragon kids were, from memory. There we go, dragon kids. So let's targeted attack to make sure that only a dragon kid is left. My plan is to take this Andriel in a very different direction. I did a lot of Andriel breeding on my first stream, but the trick is Andriel has like 12 directions that are all really cool. So, like, there's no reason to duplicate effort, you know?
Yeah, very, very true.
At least on my end. Alright, Dragon Kid got up.
Now it is I who has the power of Radiant.
You want to name my Dragon Kid?
They're
going to be around for 10 seconds. So.
Peanut.
Alright.
However you can fit it. Okay, so I've cast Increase twice, and I cast Radiant, so it's time to... yeah, they can't hurt VRAM anymore. Although I should use commands just to kill the cactaballs first. I didn't want to try to kill this orc.
Alright. Alright, so now we get to go back and do breeding chains.
cast Evil Slash.
Ah, Evil Slash. I wish Call Help didn't fail so much. Okay, so I need to take Peanut. Hey, Peanut plus Robbie is Andriel.
It's always bewildered me that cactaballs can fly.
Alright, and then I'm gonna have to name an Andriel.
Come on, cactaball, get hit by my V-Ram and die. I'll give you my luscious licks. I know Metal Cut. That's not very useful at this situation, but whatever. Okay, the Evil Cut did 154 damage. I think we good.
Just sitting here thinking about Andriel names.
Oh right, you can't catch the boss monster, so I just threw him an orc for a beef for nothing. Oh well.
If you couldn't catch it, it would swat it away.
Yeah, that's what it did. It swatted the rib away.
Right, but you don't like lose the rib. It just goes back in your pocket.
Yeah.
It's not like the trainer blocking the Pokeball.
Now time to kill this pig. Since it can't hurt me. Yeah, Evil Cut is like the dynamic punch.
Oh yeah, yeah, the one that's like hard to hit.
Tingle struck like the wind. These are Tingle's magic words. Do not steal.
Alright, so then I need to have the Dark Crab go home for just a moment. And I need to swap to steal the War Ring from Mason.
Hooray!
Steal the Draco Belt from Titan.
The evil surrounding the entire world faded away, Jins.
Nice!
And I got another random key from doing the other dungeon, so... Oh man! I found a casino ship! Have a spin on the slots for 100G!
Holy shit!
Try it out? Yes!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Stop the reels with the A button! Depending on what marks you line up, the prize will vary. Although I'm going to,
cheat.
Yeah. Well, I goofed it up, so file, load state. I just want to see what you win.
Yeah, the casino ship. There's some very silly stuff.
I was close. Load state. You can't do this when you're playing for real. Hey, I got it. You win 1,000. Oh, I just won money.
Oh.
Okay, well I got 900 G's in profit, and it legitimately earned. I did not cheat, even though you have video evidence of me cheating. I guess I could catch monsters here, but I didn't see any monsters that I wanted to catch.
I've seen a number of bits from Dragon Quest XI, and the casino is just so silly and fun. There's a casino in it, and they have like the slime slots and the mega slime slots.
And the Omega Slime slots.
Yeah, Slime Quest. Slime Quest's real cool.
Slime Quest 64. I think what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go look for a Gulpal and then begin my breeding.
I can,
I think I'm also...
Quest 64 was one of the first games I owned for the N64.
Quest 64 is a very good first video game.
Yeah.
It's not a very good video game, but it's a good first video game. I'm digging a hole here. I'm gonna remember where the key man is at. Warubo is your friend in the... Well, kind of.
Yeah.
He was a jerk until circumstance forced him not to be.
Right, so he accidentally caused the plug to get hit, and now he's sitting in the plug so that the kingdom doesn't sink. So the entire quest of the game is trying to find an item to replace Warubo in the plug. That is the literal quest you are on.
Yep. We want to save the world by keeping the world from sinking. We've tried a mirror, and we've tried a bell.
Yeah, we tried the bell.
And now we're looking for something in Ice World.
God! I went that entire fight without Char dying. Ah, God. Fine.
Hi, Mom.
There was a... Brian's Quest. Huh. I was not aware of there being a both a remake and a side make of Quest 64. From my understanding, the plot is near non-existent because it's an old, like, RPG where it's like, go on a quest for your dad. He needed to find this book. And then you get to the final dungeon, and a character just says, here's the book, and hands it to you. It's great.
Well, what else would you expect to happen?
And you're like, oh, I guess? Thanks?
I do like that kind of, putting that kind of twist in my own stories and games, where the thing you start to do becomes obviated, but then later having the first thing resolved and having it not matter anymore.
Right. Well, like, the book ends up being some artifact of letting you beat up the final boss, when really all you need to do to beat up the final boss is cast Avalanche 6 times, but, you know. Elemental Tail, Jack's Great Adventure, Satan's Counterattack.
I wish Satan had a counterattack. Okay, so my keys have something in common.
Oh. Favorite part of Quest 64 is that it's just FF2, where running in circles gets you agility and so forth. Yes. Like, you one of the things you want to do at the beginning of the game is, if you're, like, letting it play overnight, as, you know, like, me as, like, what, 12-year-old me did, or whatever, was, like, find a spot in town that I can run in a circle, and then let the control stick run me in a circle.
Yeah. You're gonna learn about that at some point in Final Fantasy 12.
The more things change, right?
The more things change, the more they stay the same. I can talk about that, but I will preface it with, how much do you know about the combat system of that game?
Like, bits about being able to automate a lot of it.
Yeah, the Gambit system, which will take a while to open up, but eventually will.
I remember it being extremely basic because I had to buy all the programs for it.
You buy your. It's like, what if you're learning Java, but each command you have to buy.
Right.
That's
you need to go buy if.
Yeah, that's the future of programming. Licensed base. You don't have the license for this library. Oh man, Beast Knight! Oh, this thing's adorable. I want it.
Ooh.
It's a little teddy bear with a murderous axe.
That looks really cool.
I want it.
You got some ribs?
I do. It took one hit from VRAM and died.
Did
And
it eat the rib?
It did. Did not
No.
live, though. I should probably get weaker monsters. But, yeah, you can, there are certain situations using the Gambit system that you can write the auto grinder.
Yeah. I assume that is definitely possible. Yeah. I assume it does not use the Quest 64 leveling by. Oh, okay. I was just gonna like make it as a joke because Quest 64 levels by finding spirits around the world, and you pick them up, and then you put them in a element, and you get more like stronger in that element.
Mm-hmm.
But in Dark Cloud 2, you walk around the world and you find these fruits in tiny chests.
The tiny chests.
And like it's same but inverse because it's your health rather than your stats.
Although you do also get stats that way.
Yeah, but like for the most part, it's the fruit of Eden or the potato pies or
the witch parfait.
Witch parfaits.
It was the same way in Dark Cloud, but there were way more items. Because each of the 12 or so characters had their own item.
Yeah, all 6 characters had their own thing you had to eat for them.
I just can't catch a gulple. I'm gonna go get weaker monsters and more meat.
But yeah, so it's kind of silly. Okay, you're at a specific part in Dark Cloud 2.
Yeah.
That I have played Dark Cloud 2 a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That specific spot is the spot that I think all but one of my playthroughs just stopped on.
Ooh, you always stop on Chapter 3?
Always stop on Chapter 3.
And do you just unlock Spheda and like that's all you need?
I get to that and then I'm like, well, I should go like, I don't know, do other things, and then I just stop doing anything and it's over. Like I just kind of put the game down after I can play golf and I can go through this area.
It's there's so much stuff to do that when you have so much stuff, it's hard to focus on one thing.
To me, that is the point where the game becomes overwhelming. Like,
yeah. Probably the part of Chapter 3 where you get the cutscene where the mayor announces the Finny Frenzy. Which is another thing to do with your fish.
Yes.
And then after that you get Spheda.
Spheda, yeah, then you get Spheda.
Okay, so I should find...
Yeah.
I think all my monsters are above 10. So I'll just find some more monsters.
But yeah, and it's not because like, I just like get sick of the game or anything like that. It's just there's like, that's the point where it's like there's too much.
Well, I think I should go farther than that. I might beat the game this time. Who knows? It'll take months.
Ooh. See, that is the thing I've only done once. Like I have played through the whole thing. It's just I did it one time, and then I think I've got to that point, Balance Valley, 3 times and just left it, you know?
I don't know if I'll do Zelmite Mines or not, though, because the trick with Zelmite Mines is it sucks. It's not actually that interesting. And the boss at the end of it is bad.
Yeah, that reminds me of much like the kind of bonus zone in Dark Cloud 1.
Yeah. Although I kind of love that dungeon just for the whole aesthetics of it and stuff.
True.
But Zelmite Mines are just mines. It's like Area 1 of Dark Cloud. The whole thing's kind of like a callback to Dark Cloud. But
yeah.
if you just like playing the game, you can play it more. Except you don't have the Atlamilias anymore, so you can't go into the future. And one thing I like doing is before beating the final dungeon of Dark Cloud 2, go around to each of the zones, and I forgot to buy meat. Go to each of the zones and then deconstruct them. So that, no future for you, I think not.
Oh my god, so you just leave everything broken.
It's like, I will defeat the time boss, I will disable the time bomb, but you will have no future. We are all going back to Palmacosta.
Everybody's living in Palmacosta, the only city in the world.
Oh, Palm Brinks. Palmacosta is the town from Tales of Symphonia that I always mix them up.
Palm Brinks. Yeah.
What meat do you sell? Is it just pork chop? That's probably fine. I will buy from you 8 pork chops. But yeah, we'll definitely be showing off some very stupid crap in Dark Cloud 2.
Yep.
I just dodged one of the 2 semi-game harming glitches, so that'll be important.
I don't think you've missed any pictures yet.
I've had no missable scoops, because I remember the ones that you miss and then lose forever.
Right.
And even if I did, so long as I keep like alternating save slots, I can always go back and get them on my own time and use the journal for them. Although if you do that, it counts as getting the scoop, but you do not level up your photography level.
So you have it, but you don't have it.
Like, it barely matters.
Yeah.
Let's try to catch a Beast Knight.
Come on, Beast Knight.
I forgot all the video names in bread and flatbread were breads. What the heck? Am I having a stroke?
They're talking about a LP of Quest 64 by Loon.
Oh, okay. I was not having a stroke. Okay.
You're fine.
I've seen people play I Am Bread, which is a game about, it's just QWOP, but in 3D, and about bread.
And about bread.
Yeah. You have to...
Alright. I think I'm gonna go for forward progress in ice.
Oh no. Bread. I can't catch a dang Gulpal.
Have you seen a Gulpal?
I have. This will be my second Gulpal.
Okay, are you able to purchase rib?
I am. I'm cheaping out.
Because I caught it in 2 rib. Obviously, I can't, be certain about that because of how meat works, but... Alright, so Brakshar and Mason are all on their way to the future of Ice Zone.
Okay, having wild monsters might make this harder. I should do breeding and then bring chaperones for this.
Yeah.
Because, yeah. So let's smash some monsters together. Can't catch a bread. Let's go to the shrine and talk to the old pervert that runs the egg shrine. Grandpa! Can you combine my bag and my squid together? Although, let's always remember, save first.
Yep. Ah, there's gold in them there mines.
My timer is also way off because when I was playing on my own to try to get through the bonus dungeon, I was playing with speed up mode enabled, and thus running into walls and standing there for like 2 minutes in-game time.
Good.
Let's try Quetzal as my base monster.
So I guess they found gold on the border between Norden and Wheaston.
Okay, I have Drygon I could make, Gasgon, Tortragon, Lizardman, Swordgon.
Ooh, Swordgon.
And Lizardman. If I combine Crespent with Rogue Knight, I create Swordgon. That sounds pretty good to me. What do you think?
I'm thinking Swordgon is a good choice.
Like, let's see if I do this in reverse. What happens if I combine VRAM with Crespent? Creates Evil Wand.
That's not bad either. I think I like Swordgon more though.
Yeah, I like Swordgon more.
Yeah, the pile of Swordgon.
Describes a new Swordgon every day. Swordgon +2 will result from this. Okay. We're gonna make this snake and this knight get married.
Yep.
Okay, please name my Swordgon.
We can't fit Talwar.
It kind of looks like a beaver dinosaur. Ankylosaur. It kind of looks like an ankylosaur. You know, the ones with the club tails, only it looks like a sword.
Can we name it Sword?
You
As
could,
in, like, Sword?
I mean, I could just name it SWORD.
Well, I was going with, like, Ankylosaur.
Oh, sword! Okay, yeah, I dig it.
Sword. I have a sacker now. I need a name. I don't even know if I want this sacker around.
Hacky. It's in Hacky Sack.
All right.
Okay, let's look at Swordgon. This thing looks great. Look at this monster. It's carefree. Sacker is basically worthless.
Garbage!
Please go to the garbage, Sacker. Your only existence is to go into hang off pine trees.
I'm destined just to die.
This Dargon menaces with spikes of swords.
Ooh. Oh! I think I found the item we're gonna try to use as a plug. There's a shield in the frozen fountain.
To combine Jammy. I could have Box Slime.
I'm a pretty big fan of box slime.
Or Slime Knight.
Ooh, I'm actually a bigger fan of Slime Knight. Because Slime Knight is rad.
Would Slime Knight be an okay healer? Because that's what Jammy is doing right now. Well, let's just do it anyways. So Slime Knight, and I can either use Medusa Eye or Tingle for this. Tingle has a bunch of offensive moves, so I'll use Medusa Eye.
It would have been a really good move if this Spirit of the Fountain dropped a treasure chest that's like, here, take my crest, and then it's just a mimic. Hey, how's it going? Here's my sigil. They'll know it's me because you'll have a mimic on your head.
So you breed a clam pearl with a Tangela, and what do you get?
You just kind of smush them together.
You get Slime Knight +2.
Good old Slime Knight. Oh, I think that plus gets higher if you go higher levels into it as well.
I'm naming this one.
Alright.
I'm naming it Slight. We'll send... Actually, who should be my... I think that's all I'm going to do for breeding right now. And I'm going to swap out Jewel Bag with my Demon Knight. To be my chauffeur.
Agreed, Idric. Seeing these monsters in 3D is very neat. To see like what they did with some of them, like the big hammer one we just had in the last fight. You know, things like that. One more game. I want a game about one or more mimics. I love mimics. I agree.
Mimics are very good.
I keep sort of a mental list of all mimics because I like the differences between mimics in different series. It's pretty great. A lot of series treat their mimics in very different ways.
Okay, let's go to Pirate World. Okay, here's one bad thing about Sword Dragon. It kind of looks... You know how in cartoons when they draw like a cat or a dog's butthole and they draw it as an X?
Oh.
It looks like they did that with Sword Dragon.
Huh.
And that might not be what they were going for, but it's definitely what I'm seeing. Also, it kind of looks like a Digimon. But that's not a good or bad thing, that's merely a thing.
Right. Swordmon.
Swordmon is definitely a Digimon. Metal War Swordmon. Gray Metal War Swordmon. Okay, train up my new monsters a little bit, and then try to catch a Gulpal. And I already have a Dragon Kid. A slime draws near. Slime was defeated.
Goodbye, slime. You tried.
Didn't try very well.
I'm really happy to have the camera 2 on for this.
Yeah, it lets us keep track of each other's movements.
Yeah.
The spy cam. Let's see if I can take on these monsters now. I probably can just by using Blaze Air.
Yeah, this has been a little harsh. My team is like around like mid like 16, 15, 11. But I can't actually go ahead and go do my other magic key because the monsters in that area are just absolutely kicking my ass.
I haven't looked at my other one yet. I just kind of identified it and then decided it was time to monster.
Yeah, I went and checked it out to see what monsters were in the first area, and it was like there's spooky, there's a fairy, Dargan, things like that, but they were also very powerful, so...
Okay, killing some dragon kids has gotten me a bunch of levels.
Someday I'll find a monster that knows heal.
Man, have you been bereft of that? That's been like the backbone of my situation.
There's a reason I can't do the other magic.
It's because I like both Rogue Knight and Pearl Slime knew heal more, and
Yeah, no,
something had
nobody.
full heal, but
We'll get there.
if you go back to Pirate World and get yourself a squid, kid, they know heal.
Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I just haven't taken the time to do so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guess after one more fight, I'll be good to go to Iceland. Oh man, I think my monsters are going to be incredibly tough. Sard took 1 damage from the brush head. I love Goopy. I don't even know what it is, but I love it.
Well, it's the hand, you know?
Yeah, it's that guy. And there's also a Droll who is incredibly hard to visually parse.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, I should be able to buy rib. Buying rib will be easier in the other place. And both of my keys are first thing. I have first grove and first jungle.
Ooh. Belt that increases HP. Alright.
Oh, how droll of droll to only be in some games and not others. Let's find an elf to sell me meat.
The first town in one of the towns in Ice Zone will have meat as well if you want to go that deep.
And I know one of the elves here sells meat. Apparently not here though.
Ah, the Rob dance.
The Robert dance.
Which was not on Robbie, sadly.
Oh yeah, he's not Rob, he's Robbie. Oh, I found sea monsters. Okay, let's run away.
So my Dark Crab hasn't learned a single skill. Like at all.
Am I gonna just die from random sea monsters? I guess so.
I mean, random sea monsters are pretty dang strong.
Yeah, and I came here with Z Team.
Oh. Being a crab takes up a lot of skill slots, yeah.
I didn't seem to lose anything, though.
Could I continue to have this want to actually play Chrono Cross again?
I think I actually lost half my money. What happens if I reset? I just have to breed some monsters again. I'm going to illegally press my speed up button.
Alright, found 40 gold in the gold mine. We're set.
That's what we call the big winner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a stream has passed where I've had my party die and then learn what happens again when you lose what a monster. It's like, hey, what happens when you die? I don't know. It doesn't seem like I lost anything. Oh, I lost half of my money. And like, that's my entire life.
Every day.
So not here. Pick up my...
Don't touch that. Oh no, I found a boss. The Bomb Crag. Bum, ba, dum. Time to beat up on the Bomb Crag.
Okay, now I'll save here. There's one skill, and it's crab.
Yikes! So the Bomb Crag did nothing for like 10 turns and then started throwing rocks.
It's hurled huge boulders. Crunch!
Which killed Char, so... Ooh, Blazemore.
Just like quickly murdering some monsters. Okay, I'm gonna guess that's good enough.
Alright, let's see if we can get back to the town.
I will learn nothing. I fear not the sea.
Oh no.
I fear
Again.
nothing.
It keeps happening. The Yeti is paralyzed.
My party was wiped out.
Oh my god!
This time I saved though, which is why which is why I had no fear.
You didn't fear, yeah, you didn't fear the sea. I wonder what happens when you die, though.
I saved at the wrong point though. So I'm just wasting my viewers' time. And my own. But it's fine. Watch the little video if you actually want to see the game.
Where's the Sly09 Camp for Believers? It should be there.
Well, it says Sly09 Cam for non-believers.
Oh.
Which is, for non-believers of my stream will watch yours instead. That was the joke I made.
Gotcha.
Which, right now, I'm telling you to be a non-believer. Hulkamania does not need to be running wild right now. I need you to partake in the macho madness. Okay, what skill am I learning? Oh, outside and surround? Outside sounds cool, but surround doesn't? Is surround any good?
I think Surround is like a kind of crappy flash.
I want to forget MP pass again.
Alright, what's the name of the idiot thing I'm trying to pick up that has heal?
It's the squid. It's the squid in a pot.
Squid Kid. Squid Kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, obviously, some people don't believe Sly09's stream really exists, so we have to have video proof for them.
I mean, it does. If I learned anything from Pokemon, it's that all status effects are fake. But they're all real in Pokemon, is sort of the trick.
Anybody who uses a non-attacking move is a coward. If you use Protect, you're a jerk.
I will use Scald over Surf every time, damn it.
How about Muddy Water? Do you draw the do you draw the line nowhere?
Alright, let's send Mason back to the farm so Hallie can join.
Mason is a little duck. It's a side duck.
Yeah. No, my point was more that, like, in many JRPG, the status effect is worthless. In Pokemon, paralyze everyone.
Yeah, Paralyze is good. Spore,
100%. That's sweet.
it's such a good move that they can have nothing good learn it.
Yeah, what, Breloom? And, like, that's it?
The fastest user of Spore is, does anybody know?
Is it just, Sketch?
It's Smeargle.
Smeargle. My brain was just gone right there. Sketchel.
Sketchum.
Ash
Sketchum is a fine name for Smeargle. I went in the complete wrong direction of where the towns of this map are at. Here's a wandering priest. Please heal my team.
So I need to level up this thing to level 10 to allow it to do anything.
Okay, I hate Confuse Ray and Supersonic. Those ones I do hate.
Yeah, those are not great. Like, the thing about Paralyze that makes it different than Confuse Ray is, one, it takes up the status slot, which Confuse Ray doesn't. But for two, it has a very powerful secondary effect that you're actually after, which is the speed down. Paralyzed Pokemon act at like quarter speed.
Yeah, same with Burn.
Yeah, Burn lowers attack by 50%, which is why you're after it. I mean, the damage is nice too, but like when you scald a physical attacker, you feel really good because you've cheated.
Okay. Now I fear not the sea, and I have my ribs, and I shall obtain the apple.
I wish you luck on obtaining the apple. I'm trying very hard to level up this healer.
Have you ever, I don't imagine you've seen The Apple, have you?
A film titled that?
Yeah.
No.
It's one of the it shows up in the list of some of the worst movies ever made.
Ah.
Canon Films.
Okay.
Saw Xanadu. And we're like, what if we get in on this? So they made one about, I think, the Garden of Eden or something. Like, it's called The Apple, and it's extremely bad. That's a good reaction. Somebody in my chat hears the phrase Canon Films and goes, oh dear.
Yeah.
Back on brand.
Speed is 50% from Paralyze and later. That makes sense.
Okay, here is some wing slimes.
Time to go create. Oh, I just got myself a wing slime from that encounter type. I've never seen the teddy bear.
The Bear Knight? I'm gonna try to catch one.
I've never seen it.
Yep. Comedy film written and directed by Menachem Golan.
Oh,
I think I just killed Slight. Okay, maybe not. Okay, everybody do defense. And don't attack. And don't attack a beast tonight. It knows sleep, which seems a medium useful. It took a rib.
So I think I'm going to have Brack turn into... I wouldn't do this because I do like my Dark Crab, but the monster I'm going into is Sculpent.
The Sculpent.
So I think that's a good side grade to Skull Crab, right? Like
we all loved Skull Crab, and Skull Crab was here for us, and we did things with Skull Crab. It's time for Skull Crab to go for the Sculpent.
Yeah, we're gonna get Sculpent.
Okay. Let's see if a rib and 2 pork chops will catch this monster.
The Electric Boogaloo History of Canon Film. Yeah, I that is a very interesting documentary. Here we are. You have named Sculpin, by the way.
Let me get some eyes on it so I see its sprite. It's about to hatch.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking here. But he's got the kind of bone tail. I don't know.
Scully. I've got Shears and Beast Cut that Slime Knight wants to learn. Okay, Numb Off. I can get Numb Off. This thing's learning 2 skills a level.
Nice.
I'll get rid of...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Check out Sculpin here. Thanks, Scully.
Thanks, Scully. Okay, so yeah, pork chop did not catch. A rib and 2 pork chops didn't catch a teddy bear.
Damn, those things are very tough to catch.
Okay, I'm going to ignore them until I get my Gulpple.
Obtain Gulpple.
As soon as I get one, like I already have the Dragon Kid. Oh, but they're still on defensive. Okay.
I keep having to juggle this War Ring.
Oh, I don't have any items on my current squad. I'll do it later.
They're nice to have. You know, what else can I make?
I forgot how I made Rogue Knight. I think I used Cursed Lamp.
That makes sense.
Another Beast Knight. Okay, I'll throw a rib at you and see if that works, and then just try to kill you. Material plus zombie, yeah. Hey, Beast Knight. I want Beast Knight to join you. Name my teddy bear. Oh man, look at its little sprite. Oh, it's so good. It looks like Guts, but a teddy bear.
Butts.
Butts! From henceforth, she shall be known as Butts. Is Butts correct? Yes. Will you take Butts with you? Now!
Oh yeah, there's Rogue Knight.
I think it's actually a koala because of its big round nose, but it's hard to tell. I saw some gulpals earlier. If I wanted to make a really strong Ardinal or whatever it's called, I could use I
saw Gopals on like the first 3 screens.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm looking at. I think Sard is a dragon. Or is it a beast? Was Crespent a dragon? I don't know.
I think Crespent's a dragon, yeah. All right, let's pick up Mason again.
Keep using beast cut on the slimes. Use them on the beast creature.
All right, so if we do like a Poke race next week, and we implement cameras 2 through 6,
that would be impossible to set up.
yeah, there's no god.
It would take an hour just to get all of our streams coordinated.
Right. Well, I wish I could, because one of the things so like some of the old Aria of Sorrow races on my YouTube have actually gotten like a lot of outside views.
Yeah.
Because they're just called Aria of Sorrow Randomizer Race. And a lot of the questions on it are like, where the hell are the other videos? Like, this is just one side of a race. How can I watch the race?
The one thing I think you could do that wouldn't take a million years would be to just capture the whole multi-Twitch.
Probably. That's probably a good way to do it if I was going to do it. But yeah, like, and that's a reasonable question. Like, if I'm labeling this thing as a race and you can't watch it.
Yeah, you can't watch the whole race, then yeah.
Right, like, then what is it? You know, it's like, you're watching half a race. But yeah, this is not a race, to answer your question that got me thinking about it. This is just us playing through the game together.
Yeah, this is a duality stream. We're
Yep.
at greatly different rates exploring the 2 different versions of this video game.
Yep. Well, not even like greatly different rates. We're both like just starting Ice World still.
Yeah, but
Hey, Gopals.
we're actually both doing the same thing right now. In the same map.
Yeah.
Our streams looks very interesting right now.
Like, I'm just trying to level Scully up, because Scully's level 1.
I keep accidentally walking over the shrine.
So, Char and Mason both have status attacks, which are really powerful.
But not good for random encounters.
Well, even for random encounters, they still work decently. Like, they'll do basic attack and they'll stun somebody or sleep somebody. And it's alright. Alright, I finally have a monster that knows heal on the team.
Hey!
Took a long amount of time, and I could have just bred into a healer, I realized. But I didn't, heal slime. But
I don't even know how you make heal slime. It's probably... is it Babylon something? Or slime plus...
I think it's slime plus, shit. Specific beasts?
Egg Platon. I guess I have an Egg Platon, and I have a slime kicking around, so I'll try one of those.
Yeah, I think... Because I think I could get it from the Pillow Rat, but...
I'm just not finding any Gulpals. Although, in good news, I can go put my Demonite back and train up another monster soon. Because
so what are you replacing?
I don't know. I was just saying because my newly bred monsters are now strong enough to kill these monsters by themselves.
Right.
Gulpal spotted.
Oh my god. Okay, maybe after doing this a little bit, I can go do my magic key.
We might be Mad Plant instead of Egg Platon. I'll also try that.
Yeah, Pillar Rat was the one I knew.
I have 2 monsters that no heal.
I know I have one, and now I'm kind of like the one thing I want to do is I like having my monster with heal also be the one that knows increase.
Oh yeah, just so they're doing stuff. No, Tingle,
right,
no!
So they can cast increase on 1 and then, like, heal on 2+. No patience for grinding. I don't know, as a kid, I kind of loved it. I didn't think of it as grinding. I thought of it as training.
That's how it's all about framing your...
You look, if you were going to be a Pokemon master, you had to put in the time to train your Pokemon well, you know? That was what the show taught me. So, clearly, I needed to make sure that all of my Pokemon were well trained.
I never got to watch the show. I had a VHS of Pokemon the movie 2000, and that was what I had.
It was on at 6:30 in the morning before school.
Hey, Gulpple got up looking hopeful.
Yes, Scopel!
Which I'm gonna name this Gulpple... Sour. Sourt. Goodbye, Sart.
But yeah, what that meant is that I really just played a ton of Pokemon as a kid, alright? Like, just... I love Pokemon. And
Man.
still do. I love this.
This is a good Pokemon.
This is a really good Pokemon.
I should check on my Pokemon, so to speak. Because I don't actually know what level my Dragon Kid and Gulpple are.
Oh, I wanted the Fairy Drac. Yeah, the breeding mechanic stuff is also, like, really neat. Like, how you can make new monsters out of, like, chaining up.
Okay. Gulpple is level 11.
That's good enough.
Malfoy is level 17. So, actually, hold on a second.
What's up?
I have to check the other thing. Oh, no.
Oh.
They can't breed.
You could breed...
I could breed
your
Sword
Dargo.
Dragon. No, I couldn't. They're all male. If only I had foreseen this. Well, I can try breeding Sword Dragon and then...
Yeah, like, your answer here is not catch another Gulpple, sadly.
Yeah, because getting a Gulpple is hard.
Yeah, specifically there's a hidden catch rate thing where catching a monster you currently have is a lot more difficult.
So the answer is to breed something and then level it up, which doesn't actually take very long. I have my World Shrine in Pirate Town by the island with all the hard monsters in it.
I've got to fight a Spooky here.
Let's breed something. Should I breed Sardoff? Or should I breed... Let's breed Dragon Kid.
I feel like Sard is gonna do you well, right? Like... And Dragon Kid could become something more interesting to breed, like...
There's Tortragon and Lizard Man. Actually, okay. Getting Lizard Man out of Tingle would actually be pretty good, because Tingle is level 21 and needs to go.
There you go.
So let's make a Lizard Man.
Infirmore is a cool move name. Yeah, Infirmore, which is always like... I always thought of that as like somebody just like deducting a lot of things from this ghost, and then it takes damage, you know?
Dragon Kid plus Dragon Kid is Dragon. I mean, I could make a Dragon Kid if I go catch a Crespant, I think. Is that worth doing, Mastazal? Or should I just make my Lizard Man?
Well, you get a dragon, and that's like, I mean, you've had a dragon before. You get it in the first game, of course. It's all right. It's not like it doesn't help in any breeding chains, and it's just sort of there.
Okay, I won't hatch the egg then. This is the first time I've done it on the stream. Not
Yeah,
immediately hatch my egg.
Yeah, you have to go check your egg.
Have to go check it. And then I go talk to the Star of David lady, I think.
Yeah.
Hello! I'm the egg evaluator. Want to evaluate an egg. Lizard man! Okay, I don't actually have to change the egg at all, because I randomly flipped the way I needed to.
Well, there you go. It's just that easy.
Just that easy, folks! What I need of you today, I need to hatch. Hatch my lizard man. Yeah, lizard woe man.
Lizard gone.
Lizard gone. It's a Gone Girl reference. Lizard man does not look like a lizard man, it looks like a gargoyle knight. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. Yeah, it's just a lizard knight. No skills. So I'm very on brand right now because everyone on my team right now either has a sword or is a sword.
That's pretty good. Pile of swords.
Pile of swords lives on.
Yeah, hello, Kaz. We got camera 1 and camera 2.
Yeah.
I basically never use a stream layout, but it seemed useful for this, you know.
I did this as a prank last time, and then we decided it was actually a good idea.
Right. Because it makes the stream more like having a purpose for us both being here. You can see what Gnome is up to.
Yeah, Girl Mr. Mimes are highly valid, even though they have basketballs for shoulders.
They look like dodgeballs.
Yeah, dodgeballs, not basketball. Yeah.
They have the texture of a dodgeball.
I don't like those visuals at all.
I love them.
I hate them.
I'm so in love with that trailer. Like, I love that Pikachu. I love the Jigglypuff. The like fuzzy Jigglypuff.
It is true. I saw a good Twitter post about it before. Where like, if you had like a Simpsons couch gag of the hyper-realistic Simpsons on the couch, it would be revolting to look at. But if you just had actors on the couch, it would be fine. But we don't have actor Pokemon, so we can't have that. So the Uncanny Valley is just there.
Yeah, I guess the thing I really like about it is that like CG is at a point where I think it's on some of the Pokemon past the Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, I like Pikachu.
Like Pikachu is kind of the obvious one.
Mm-hmm.
But like there were more in there as well that just felt kind of just B-balls.
They didn't have Cyber Dwarf skin.
Yeah.
Is Lure Dance worth getting? This guy has too many skills.
I think Lure Dance is just like stuff a turn.
Yeah, and this is a guy I probably want to be attacking.
Apparently, Kamen Rider Drive will be the Japanese voice for Tim. Oh, okay. I thought you meant for the Pikachu. was like, wait, what? Would you call that a surprise drive then? Crest. Oh, that's kind of annoying. The crests that for my part, I highly recommend doing layouts and hope I can get you addicted to them. I would need a purpose, you know. I like, and this one, it serves a strong purpose.
Yeah, I use them whenever I play a 4x3 game, basically, so I have something to fill up the negative space. Because the way YouTube handles 4x3 videos is kind of gross looking.
Oh, is it? I guess I literally never watch I don't watch them back very often.
Well, if you don't watch them in theater mode, it plays the video in 4x3 so that there's like it makes a lot of negative space on YouTube.
Oh.
So I just fill up the rest of the space with something. Okay, Gone Girl is almost up to levels 9 or so, so I'm getting close. Plus, I could just catch another Dragon Kid here.
Yeah. Replace the Dragon Kid. But yeah, that all said, I'm actually quite very happy with the layout we've got. That's just like, hey, we got the tiny camera.
I changed mine from gray. The hex code I use for the gray, I use for a lot of elements, is E1, E1, E1. But I changed them to complementing colors.
I was saying something about a crest. Yeah, there's a plot item that I'm holding in my inventory right now that I am specifically holding in my inventory, in an inventory slot. There's no key item slot, so crest is just in my hand. And it's like, oh, well, yep, that sure is a key item.
Harvey Birdman improved the word crest.
Harvey Birdman did a lot. Like, a lot.
I watched some of it recently because PokeCap was trying to figure out which episode had the badass thing in it.
Yep.
And it's wild watching Bush era comedy.
In what way? Give me some.
The entire crux of the episode was about civil partnerships and gay marriage. Like, oh right, yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Oh. So it's like, okay, yeah, oh yeah, I live in a barbarous country. Yeah. It's like, yeah, okay.
Reminded by comedy that.
And it had the Justices League with the Supreme Court justices, and I got to see old Scalia still alive. Oh, that old bastard! Back when he was still alive and not dead. Like he. And the old Chief Justice, I forget his name.
Oh, that's something.
That's definitely a way to describe it. God bless Danny DeVito.
Thanks.
He found out about the shrine to him, which was great.
The shrine was closed?
Yeah, the shrine was closed because the shrine was made existence and became a Twitter, its existence was made public, and thus everyone wanted to go look at it, so they...
Right.
And because the shrine was founded on broken architecture, they went and fixed it.
Right. God. Let me tell you, I'm really happy about the cow this week.
That's it's not entirely true the way the story was framed. They didn't just not butcher the cow because it was too big to fit into the slaughterhouse.
Right, but it makes for a funny. It makes for
It's a nice story, yeah.
Yeah, it makes for a good narrative of the cow defeating the system. Like,
it reminds me of my grandpa's old bull, Bulldurn. Buldern was too big, but he
Mm.
wasn't a steer, he was a bull. And he eventually got sent off to the meat palace because he caused problems. The calves he was siring were too big,
Oh no.
and the cows were having trouble birthing them due to their great size. So Buldern had to be sent away for being too big
To the farm upstate.
to the slaughterhouse upstate to be
upstate,
turned into
yeah.
meat.
Knickers reminds me of the time I was digging through someone's webpage and one of the hex colors they used for background was beef.
That might be a good one.
Yeah, it's got to be like a dark, right? Like that's got to be a pretty close to just black, right?
It might be like a dark red because of the B, I think. And then like the E's would be like a light gray. I don't actually know. My brain kind of knows what hex colors look like, but mostly doesn't.
Really wish heal was heal more yet, but it's just heal and I'll take it. I have it. I actually have heal, so you know.
Okay, let's make ourselves an Andriel out of Sourt and Gone Girl.
Excellent.
Should I plan? Do I want? Okay, let's look at my monster before I commit.
Yeah, that's a good question always. So,
Masaza, I need your help. I'm gonna look at all my monsters, and you tell me a good one to mash with an Andriel, and thus I will know whether I want my Andriel to be male or female. So we've got Sword Dragon, Slime Knight. I should breed Slash to something. Cactoball, Spot Slime, Hood Squid, Pearl Gel, Jewel Bag, Draki, Pixie, Gremlin, Dance Veggie, Egg Platon, Aerodog, One Eye Clown, and Beast Knight. Don't tell me what it'll become, just tell me what to start with. Jewel Bag is a good choice. Okay. That's all I need to know. Let's look at Jewel Bag. It's a material monster. It is female, so I want Andriel to be male.
Yep. Yeah, thinking about the airport stuff that MC Subtle and everybody's sort of talking about how like you could, again, how different society was pre 9/11.
That's what we had fun watching Buffy, because it was we had the last 2 seasons of Buffy were like after Columbine but before 9/11. So it was like
and then there was like a season that was post 9/11.
And it didn't feel like it at all. It felt like they filmed it before.
Nah. But I specifically remember a number of scenes where they did go to like an airport and waited for to show up, and I'm just like, oh,
they're waiting at the gate. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Like you haven't been able to do that in 17 years.
The TSA's terrible.
Indeed, it's dreadful. I guess I get to deal with them again in a month here.
Same.
I need to call him again to see if I can. I've tried to move my flight like 3 times. It's not been terribly successful. Oh, what's my treasure? Oh! Alright. Obtain a magic key. Alright, key for key.
Okay. It is... My Andriel is female. What is my jewel bag?
The other way.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to bless my egg. That'd be a good thing to say to somebody. Instead of bless your heart, say bless your egg.
Bless your egg.
Bless your heart is such a southern thing,
That
how it's
is,
used.
yeah.
Because bless your heart is the southern way of very, very politely telling somebody to eat shit and die.
It's sort of like in the Midwest up here, in like Minnesota, if somebody tells you that like a thing is interesting,
Ooh.
like, oh, that sounds real interesting, they do not give a flying fuck. Like, they could not say, like, saying that a thing is interesting is the most insulting, like, non-thing to say. Because, like, even, like, you know, negative feedback would still be feedback. Like, saying a thing's interesting is like, I don't fucking want to hear it. Like, it's... Which, like, I catch myself using the phrase, like, when I am actually interested in a thing, but that's not how it's interpreted at all.
Okay, what should I name my Andriel? I don't actually know the name of this monster.
What?
I keep guessing at the name of Andriel, but what should I name it?
Let's see. I named my char. Yours is
okay. Then if yours is Char, then I've got to name mine.
Amaro?
No, no. What is Char's dumbest alias?
Quattro Bagina.
Quattro. Gotta be Quattro.
Quattro. I like it. You can also go with, like, if you can fit full frontal in there, that works too.
I don't think so.
I don't think you can.
Okay, but Quattro doesn't fit, so it's just Quatter.
Quatter.
Quatter. Is Quatter correct?
It sounds like a gravity spell. like Quatter. That literally sounds like somebody casting gravity in an old like game before they figured out just to call it Demi. Like.
So we have Quatter.
Oh goodness, Quattro. Every time he talks about it, he's like, "Have you heard the story of the Aswell family?" It's like, yes, okay,
Different Gundams have different levels of how hard Char is trying to hide who he is.
Yep. And then other Gundams don't have Char in them, so they have a fake like characters who are just Char but by a different name. It's pretty great. Nope.
Okay, now I can try to advance the plot, and we'll see. But first, one more trip to Pirate Land. I'm gonna be doing this a lot through this playthrough, I think. Like, bringing level...
going to Pirate Land?
To get into one fight with a level 1 monster.
I am aware of the issues and I'm attempting to fix them. Do not worry.
Yeah, the monsters took over the stream.
Indeed. Fighting all these spookies. Alright.
The ghosts were too much.
Yeah, I'm down to 1 and 2 MP on my... Oh dear, I need to get to town.
I did something wrong too. I should have put my war ring on Quattro.
Yeah. Tempted to rewatch Gundam Wing a few years... Like, as a kid, I could never get into Gundam Wing because I watched G Gundam. And then like after then, but also was a big fan of like the original Gundam series because they showed that as well. But
I watched very little Gundam, but I enjoyed most of it.
Yeah.
That I've seen. I should probably watch more just to increase my Gundam literacy.
I mean, there's an endless amount. I don't know. If, like...
Yeah, there's like an infinite amount. I would probably start with trying to finish the and some of the old. I watched Gundam the most that I've seen. Like early Gundam, the first
Amuro on
Gundam.
white base.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rambarol and the Big Zom and all that. Yeah.
The old stuff. Who has all my accessories? I don't know. Who gets my mermaid scale?
It's real easy to lose track of your accessories in this game. Like, exceedingly so.
I can go to the farm and check. I have a feeling that I just don't have as many accessories as you. Because my chest had a D scale in it. So I refused. Yeah, I know a lot of people like Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's one of the more recent ones. Okay, Jim says my Orca cape.
Ooh, I could make Skullgon, huh? Okay.
Let's put Sword Dragon down. Swordgon's good. I can vouch for Swordgon.
No, I can make Skullgon.
Oh, Skullgon, the different Gon.
Yeah, if I combine Skullpint and Andriel, I get Skullgon, which is absolutely a Digimon.
I have a D scale somewhere. Let's just buy another one.
Yeah, I mean, you can just buy 1,000. Well, one of the things, too, with the Vault is that if you multi-stack an item, it doesn't make 1,000 stacks. It's like, oh, yeah, here's your one stack of 6 of them, you know? All right, well, what else do I want to do today before we finish up? Barely watching any anime, but still looking forward to season 2 of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho. Yeah, same. I'm wary of stuff behind season 2 of One Punch Man, but I really want it to be good, and really liked Mob Psycho. So
I'm looking forward to more Mob, even though I had some issues with the first Mob. I liked it. It was something I've talked about a lot, is how something that is close to a really, really, really good idea will drive me more mad than just a good thing. Which I think Mob has a lot of really good ideas in it, and then some really weird ideas in it that make no sense. So it makes me think about it a lot. So I do want to see more of it. Oh, your second shonen ever. Was the first one Pokemon?
Alright, let's check what this key is. Tell me about Magic Key. God, that's a lot of money. Sure.
Oh, man. Mine was pretty cheap.
Jungle.
Or we both got jungles. I'll go into first jungle for a bit to see what the monsters are like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go finish up my other key, and I think that's what I'll finish things on tonight. Because I don't actually have that much to go in there. I already did the dungeon. I just have to go beat up the boss.
The shrine of first jungle is directly next to the castle.
Wow. So you didn't just finish it. Is it like an actual... Is it the boss castle, or is it like a town castle?
It's a town castle.
Sometimes there's town castle, yeah.
And this guy's telling me about boss monsters.
Paranoia Agent.
That's by Mr. Satoshi Kon.
Yep.
Not as good as some of his other stuff, but because there's more of it, you get to enjoy it more. Like, his movies are, I think, better than his show, but still very good.
One leads to the other, or can lead to the other, which is a good thing, you know?
Okay, let's see what kind of monsters are hanging out here, seeing if they'll destroy my tiny meat creatures. Draki, Mad Mole, and Fly Dog.
I somehow don't think Draki is going to destroy you.
I was unable to... okay, one of them did 60 damage to Slime Knight. Okay, Aerodog is not to be... Is not to be... Is not to be.
Is not to be. That is the question. Well, the answer. Scully's doing well. Has really low stats. So heal still hasn't upgraded. But that's alright.
Okay, so all my monsters died except for Sword Dragon. So to the victor goes the spoils.
Yeah, I guess you get like a level and a half.
Yes, Slime Knight almost got there, but then got punched while it was asleep and died by a dog with a crossbow. Remember, kids, only jerks use the priest. Warubo is your friend.
Yep, just talk to Wario and you'll be fine.
Okay, let's try to make progress into Ice Town. Because I need levels on my on Quattro.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, that isn't the castle. That's just a... This is an actual, like, castle.
Be courteous to the king, or you'll die!
There's a lot of kings. Like, almost every place you find in this game is some sort of, like, monarchy. It is ridiculous.
Tiny kingdoms.
Yeah. Fiefdoms. Like, they are just...
It's kind of like Mario 3.
4 or more or fewer.
Okay, Quattro is getting levels. Wing Slime is looking helpful. I guess I'll take a Wing Slime. What's my Wing Slime?
I'm glad I've kind of landed on a party now. So my party as it is, we've got Char, the Andriel. She's been picking up a lot here with Infirmore and some status attacks. Scully, the Sculpent, who has heal and a number of side abilities. And then Mason, our Pillow Rat. Back when we were talking about Silent Hill. Who's got some interesting powers. Blaze more, high jump.
Speaking of kingdoms, I just found one.
One thing that is not in this game that I just kind of noticed, I do not believe you get walking around MP.
Nope, I don't think you do.
It's kind of weird that that's like a feature removed, you know? I guess there's a balance thing, so you can't go like not without an equip item, yeah. So you can't just go infinite with a party hanging around?
Because it's so easy to get back to the shrine.
Yeah.
I kind of understand it.
You have a lot of ways to heal. And that's true. Dungeons are not 24 floors. And, like, when you have a 24-floor dungeon, you kind of need, you know, that sort of thing to exist.
I guess Slight is getting the Orca Cape. You know, I don't think a lot of monsters are using water stuff here.
Alright, next up, I get to fight the next boss of this area. The Lizard Fly. Anyone here seen the 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T? Yes.
I have not.
A friend of mine, that was one of their favorite movies back in high school. It's definitely an odd one. Blue White Fire, are you kidding me? Hold the hell on. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, Lizard Fly wants it turns out.
Holy hell? Whitefire is the final, like, set of that move.
It's there to eat you. If it's a schlock movie, I would probably appreciate it.
Do anything but cast that move, please. Okay, put to sleep. All right, we can control the monster in this way, and that'll be fine.
A Yeti appears.
I don't know if I'd describe it as a schlock movie. Like,
it sounds like the name sounds like a reference to a exploitation movie from the 70s. That's why I made the guess. I don't know. That's just a blind guess based off of that alone.
I mean, it is a fair. I think it's a fair guess too. Like, yes, here's a movie you might enjoy. It's like, wonder what that could. Yeah, Dr. Seuss is the kind of biggest influence, really.
One of my favorite things about Dr. Seuss is that's not his name.
Yep.
His name is Dr. Seuss. But because he made children's books, and a little kid sees Dr. Seuss, obviously, or Seuss, yeah. So obviously, it's Seuss.
Right. God, Whitefire! Oh my god!
Devour.
These keys have some incredibly powerful monsters in them. Oh, the move these ghosts are using is pretty notable. As sort of in the sense that it sets your defense to 1. Kind of a direct counter to I'm sitting here using increase.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of keeping it around on a monster.
Alright, there's the boss.
It's kind of weird that it's called defense, though.
Right?
Should be called Rakunda or Rakukaja. I'm in the Kissel. Hello, Mr. Knight.
Alright, we're fighting Mummy.
A yummy mummy. It's my favorite cereal. I don't think they make all of the fruit cereals anymore. There used to be one called Fruit Brute.
Oh, do they not make like the Frankenberry and the...
Oh, they still make Frankenberry, and they still make the Ghost one, and they still make Chocula. But Fruit Brute was the fruit-flavored werewolf one.
Yeah, I think that's just not...
Boo Berry. That's what it's called.
Yes. Alright, fairy Dracs are down. All that's left is the mummy. The mummy. So the problem here is I don't deal a ton of damage.
Okay, I was looking at Dr. Seuss stuff, so I missed what the king actually said to me, and now he won't talk to me again? I assume I have to go to the other kingdom and talk to them.
Oh yeah, the king is mad about gold. The other kingdom is right on the line with his gold, so they both say they have a claim to it. Basically, you gotta go resolve it for him.
Hammerman. More like Hammer Dead. I found a dungeon. Is that the mine?
Don't think so.
It goes to the port.
Oh my god, finally! I finally got ahead of turn.
I found the bad meat.
Okay, I think I've finally gotten Mummy to a stable fight. Sort of. The problem is that Mummy actually deals more damage than I can heal.
Ah. So you're like in a holding pattern. Especially because your Mason is dead.
Yeah. But I had Surround, which lowered its accuracy. Holy crap, 3,000 experience. Goodbye, Mason. Sorry about that. You just don't get any of that. Hey, heal became heal more. MP pass became MP pass more?
Just buy world leaves here.
Huh.
You can, for 20,000 G, you can buy Gold Pass.
Ooh, gold pass. What is...
Get a 10% discount at shops.
Good God, you need to have that for a long time to be useful.
Mm-hmm.
It does not stack. Yeah.
Oh, and I found books that change the natures of monsters, and they all cost 10,000 G apiece.
Yeah, they're fairly expensive.
Pays off after 200 sirloins.
At some point, it will be worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find the other town. And any monsters I just kind of incidentally fight on the way are... I should plan, because catching another Gulpal is always useful.
Yeah. Oop, priest, help me out. Not like the actual priest, but the wandering one.
10% discount in exchange for all of your gold and one inventory slot.
Slot. Yep. All of it.
Feeding this apple a rib. That's what we do here.
So a thing that kind of turned out interesting, Scully is my healer, but Scully also has the highest attack power.
Yeah, it's a little odd.
Scully has the spirit of Liam within him. Like,
Okay.
healing through my opponent being dead is a pretty effective way at the end of the day.
Okay. Now it's time to kill the Gulpal and see if it wants to be our friend. I got 3 of my ribs.
That should catch a Gulpal.
Did not catch a Gulpal.
Wow. That's the 3 shakes and you're done. I think I am going to go back to town, do some looking at breeding, and that's going to be my night.
That's about... I'm trying to find the other town, and I'll find it eventually. We'll see who finds their thing first.
Yeah, I need. I'm doing the walk back because I want to kind of preserve warp wings. Nah, it looks like you're finding your way.
I went all the ways that I could go that were not this way. And here's a tunnel.
There you go.
Okay.
Because you're trying to head west.
A sticky little mess rather than a sticky big mess.
Indeed.
I do want to record my journey. So I can poke into the tunnel a little bit. Although it sounds like there's monsters here. Oh, there's a lizard fly.
Ooh.
What the heck is droll? I have no idea how to parse what this thing's supposed to be.
I don't know. Very strange.
It's like an evil potato.
It looks half deflated. Alright, there's the shrine.
Yeah, I don't want to poke into a dungeon at this exact moment, so I'm heading back.
Yeah, that is. And that is a dungeon. It's got a boss and everything.
Feeling like I'm pretty prepared for such a thing. Like our team right now is all swords and dragons. Sometimes both.
Sword Dargon. Let's take a look at what we can make, and then if there's nothing really cool, I want Mason to turn into something new. Well, I really don't have a lot of
not a lot of choices. You might have to go get a slime. Okay, here's a 3D picture of... I can do this. I can kind of cheat.
Put it in the camera.
Mm-hmm. It still really doesn't look like much. It's gross. That's something that it definitely is.
Ha.
Sword dragons are cooler than normal dragons. So what are my actual skills that I've got going on? Sard has heal more, increase, speed up, stop spell, clean cut, and metal cut. What the heck does clean cut do?
I think that cuts material?
Yep, severe damage on the material family. We got Slime Knight, who knows a million skills. Knows heal more, increase, firebane, defense, snowstorm, outside, beast cut, and shears.
Do I have access to the library yet? I don't think so.
You might. I know you can go to where it's at. I don't know if it has anything useful in it yet.
Ooh.
And then we've got Andriel, who has Blaze, Inferno, Fire, Air, Frigid Air, Curse Off, Nap Attack, and Poison Gas.
Alright. Dark Crab. Dark Crab has 3 abilities in its... I'm just taking a look at its dark soul stained its body. Oh. This crab likes Dark Souls, huh?
I mean, I like Dark Souls.
Yeah,
so that means it's not a skull crab. It's a vagrant. Fire, Air, and Frigid Air are always good to keep. Well, I know the warranties on Frigid Air are pretty good. That's my appliance joke. But yeah, it seems like as you would expect, Andriel is getting good skills.
Yep.
I might end up in the situation where too many of my monsters know heal more, just because Sard and Slight both know heal more and increase. So I guess Slight is my magic person, and Sard has 147 attack.
Number 1 in softness and weakness.
This is slime?
Yep.
That's the weakest of... It knows Mega Magic, though.
Yeah, that is the thing about slime, is that it knows Mega Magic.
You just have to,
You need to hit like level 36 and have enough stats to learn it.
Yeah, I think that's, I'm not in the library, so I can't check anything interesting. So I'm just watching your library through my stream, and that'll be, I think, what I ended at. Because I'm just sitting here in the front of a dungeon. Recognized by its distinctive spots.
So the Gulpal is also a mimic.
It's like that D&D monster, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. Mega Magic will do damage equal to twice your MP, but you lose all your MP, and some guys are immune to it.
Yeah, things like things that are immune to magic, metal slime types, just shrug it off. Certain things do.
That seems like a good move to actually put on a monster who is pretty poor at magic. Like, has a fair amount of MP, but bad intelligence. So they just type the fire hose.
Well, intelligence has nothing to do with damage at the end of the day. All damage spells are just a range.
Ah, okay.
Plus either, like, resistances or, like, effectiveness.
What does intelligence actually do?
Intelligence is for learning and upgrading skills. If you don't have a high enough intelligence stat, heal more will never become heal all, for instance.
Ah, I see.
Like, Mega Magic can only be learned if you have a high enough stat total at the level you want to learn it.
Int might also affect AI, who knows? I certainly don't. All I do know is that I think I'm done streaming.
Yep. So, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
It's the penultimate blood stream. Tomorrow will be the final Bloodvember. But for now, good night.
Good night, everybody.